The crisis between the farmers and the herders should be understood from a different perspective. Of recent, there's been, controversy for and against policies, government policies, and it's all targeted at solutions towards ending the farmer-herder crisis. But what I want us to do here is to strip all the grammar. Let's get down to the basics here. What is really going on? What is really the root cause of the problem? Because when you identify a problem, they say it is 50% or more its solution. The problem at the root of the farmer-herder crisis is about resource. It's about competition over scarce resources, water and feeds. Let's remove all the grammar. It's about scarce resources, water and feeds. The herdsman needs water. Mind you, a cow averagely drinks about 100 liters of water a day. So the herder needs water for his cattle. The herder needs feeds, meaning grass, for his cattle. Rightfully so. And at the same time, the farmer equally needs land to plant his crop. Rightfully so. So it's always a competition between the farmer and the herder over scarce resources. What do I mean by scarce resources? Desert encroachment in the far north of Nigeria, insurgency in the northeastern part of Nigeria for the past 10 years. There's rural banditry in most of western Nigeria now, unfortunately, and a whole lot of other issues. So the pattern is always a movement from the north to the south. And when the herdsman moves from the north to the south seasonally, he goes through certain areas that are predominantly farmers. I.e., when a herdsman leaves, let's say, Adamawa or Yobe State or Gombe State around February and around October, November, because the rain stops early in the north, so he moves southwards looking for more waterways because of deposits of the rainfall, and then green grass, lush green grass to feed his cattle. So he moves southwards. When he's moving southwards around October, November, when the rain stops early, the rain stops early in the north. So when he's moving past the middle belt area of Nigeria, that's the north central part of Nigeria, most of the farmers are already probably have cultivated, they've finished the season or the cycle for that year, and they congregate around the Econ belt to the southwestern part of Nigeria, to the Ikorodu part of Lagos. That's where they inhabit, because the rain goes on till January, February in that part of the country. So around March, April, there's another movement upwards, because the rain starts around April, ending of March, April in the north. So they will start moving upwards because they have an indication of green grass in the north now. While moving up north, before then, the farmers in the mid-central part of Nigeria must have gone to the farm, started planting and clearing their farm, and they start encroaching and destroying farmland. So we need to look at the crisis from the perspective of resource, scarce resource. It is not a tribal thing, it is not a religious thing, it is not an ethnic thing, it's about resources. Because let me explain something here. There are Hausa people that are farmers, Muslims. There are Fulani people that are herders, Muslims. They fight over this same resource. There are Hausa people that are farmers, and there are Hausa people that own cattle, and they also herd, either through proxies or whatever. Their cattle encroach on their fellow Hausa brethren, and they create tension. It's been going on for years in the north. And sometimes you will even find a Fulani herdsman and a Fulani farmer competing and fighting over this scarce resource. So that gives me the confidence to say that this is not a religious or ethnic or tribal situation. It is unfortunate that predominantly the owners of cattle are the Fulanis. But this is a resource problem. This is a resource crisis, and this is typically a situation that the National Livestock Transformation Plan of the federal government seeks to address. So, like I said, the problem is about competition over scarce resources, water and feeds.